Cool. What's good, y'all? West Coast Arbs here with another live stream. We got hockey back today. NHL's back. Couple basketball games. I think it's only like 6 NBA games and like a handful of college basketball games. Should be some decent value on the board. Still got like a ton of DFS promos, sharp money plays, EV plays to take. So let's see what we could get in the next hour. Should be some good value. I'm expecting some good value on the board. So yeah, I'm streaming right now on my X page, YouTube page, and I think on the EV Betters page too. We should be up. So feel free to chat with me anywhere in there. I'll be paying attention to the chats. Let's get into it. So seeing some sharp money plays popping up right now for hockey. I'm sure this line is gonna move with this liquidity. So I'm gonna take this. Gonna take this hockey play as a sharp money play. 3K on this guy's over shots on goal. What team is he on? Toronto. I just have to log into all my books real quick, but we're good. So I just locked this in for one of my units, which is just 40 bucks. Jalen Wells over 3.5 rebounds. What's good, Joe? Good to see you in here. Good to see some of y'all in here. Oh yeah, getting a ton of liquidity coming in on some hockey plays. So let's try to take these. Let me look at Jalen Wells first because I already have that open. So Jalen Wells rebounds, has about $380 of liquidity on his over. And it looks like it's decent EV to market. So he hasn't cleared this line in like 5 straight games, so I think I'll skip that one, but let's move over to these hockey plays here. I'll do Brandon Montour first. Brandon Montour. All right, so I took this Brandon Montour play for 1 unit again. The last one showing up right here is Gabriel Landeskog. I'm sure we'll get a good wave of liquidity come in right now on hockey plays, so that's good. Hopped it on a good time. We want his under. All right, so I took this one as well as a sharp money play. Tyler Nickel, not a lot of liquidity on this one. So a couple quick sharp money plays right there. Looks like some stuff's popping up, but I'm gonna just check out like our DFS promos because we have a good amount of DFS promos right now. Maybe we could take Vucevic on Sleeper. Yeah, we'll do that. Vucevic over 20.5 points, rebounds, assists. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty good value. So I'm taking Vucevic over 20.5 points, rebounds, assists off the sharp money tool. The value lines up pretty okay with Sleeper. I'm just trying to get like a over 3x payout here. So I'll share the links for this. Sharing the links to on my YouTube and X pages. If you guys are on the EV Betters page, I'm not sure how to get the plays, the links in the chat over there, but should be able to manually copy this. So I'll keep it moving. Derek White play looks okay on Bet 105 if it's still available here. Derek White. 128 on Bet 105. We're beating FanDuel and we're beating Prop Builder. Penny kind of matches here. I think I'm gonna take this too. Over 2.5 threes. Oh man, it's not locking in and the line's moving. 129. 129 is okay. So I'll still take this. So I'm just using the sharp money tool to find straight bets right now. So we just locked that one in. Anyone there? Anyone watching? Chat's kind of dead. I don't know if chat's broken or we're just asleep right now. Two more discounts on Sleeper. Couple boosts. Pretty good boosts. Probably want to play all of these. Kevin Porter Jr. rebounds. Looks like that moved right away. This one's not a lot of liquidity and not very crossed. We'll check out Prize Picks. Prize Picks has a $5 free play today. So we could build out a nice little slip for this. So I usually avoid these point combo, like any combo market on Underdog or Prize Picks. A good plus 300 parlay. Now I'm just doing straight bets, DFS promos, EV bets. If you guys see like stuff you want to parlay together, that's fine. But you know, I kind of focus on straight bets and then parlays with the DFS apps. So yeah, I don't usually go for, I guess we don't have to do Gui here. We could split that up. So I'll go Gui Santos for the first pick on Prize Picks. Are you thinking about using the NHL or CBB boost? Yeah, definitely will. We'll go back to Sleeper. I'll be bouncing around between the different apps. Ooh, that one literally just got bumped right when I clicked it. That's annoying. We might be able to get 21.5 points in rebounds, but I wouldn't be surprised if that bumps to. We could try to get Pajemski under 25.5 points rebounds. He got bumped already. Jared Allen first quarter points. Looks good against FanDuel and Parlay Play. We could do that. We could do Jared Allen over 4.5 first quarter points. So that's only 2 picks so far. Need a couple more, so we'll see what we got. I'm gonna go with this this esports play right here, CS2. Jacasmo, under 32.5 map 1 and 2 kills. So this is the highest line on all 3 DFS books. Underdog has it at 30.5, Parlay Play at 31.5. So we're just taking the highest price on the whole market for this play. Then we could do this Oliver Bjorkstrand NHL play. Whole market is leaning on his over. Pinnacles at -151, flips at -145, prop builder at -132. So books like him to go over. I think that got bumped. Yeah, it got bumped. It's a demon now, so never mind. We can't take that. Okay, a couple more esports plays. They're all on the same team though, so it won't give us a good payout. We could go with these two though. So 2 more esports plays. We'll go with go back to CS2. And we'll add in Iceberg over 13 headshots. And then we'll go with this Zelex guy over 20 headshots. See if Sharp Money has anything for price picks. Morgan Riley block shots. Ooh, 4K liquidity, 5K almost, and pretty cross market. So we'll go with that as the last play. Morgan Riley under 1.5 block shots. That'll be everything. Make sure nothing got bumped. I think Gui Santos got bumped. Yeah, Gui Santos got bumped. Let's find one more. Reed Shepherd. That one's all right. We'll add in this other hockey play because I'm already on hockey. Simon Benoit, I guess his name is. Under 1.5 block shots. Looks like no bumps. So we could send that. $5 free play. I don't have links on Prize Picks, so if someone wants to build that out and share the link, that'd be helpful. But this is pretty much all EV stuff and sharp money plays. For those esports plays, the Prize Picks line is either the highest or lowest price on the whole market. Like for this Iceberg guy, over 13 headshots. Underdogs at 14.5 and parlay plays at 14. So, you know, just taking the best price on the market, EV stuff. No straights here. All right. So hopefully you got that in on Prize Picks. We should check out Underdog. I should always start with Underdog because Underdog, they improved their payout structure. So now a 2-man slip will be a 3.5x payout, and a 3-man slip is a 6.5x, which is insane value. All right, Sam Merrill's not up. Sam Merrill's not available. See, like on those plays with Prize Picks, you could even like try to get a middle slip in, which I might try to do. So I don't have any promos on Underdog because I am limited. If someone wants to let me know what the promo is on Underdog, I could try to build a slip out. Like if it's only NBA or only hockey or something. But for right now, I'm going to do an esports slip. The Jacasmo guy, over 30.5 kills. This guy's on the same team. We'll go Joda, over 16.5 headshots. And then we'll add a third pick in. Story, over 30.5 kills. That looks good. 6.5x payout. I am limited, so I'll just do $10 slips. What's good, Jordan? How do I know if my bet is matched on Bet Openly? That's a great question. I've actually never made an order on Bet Openly. I think they're supposed to send you a notification though, but you could also like go to the top right corner. I use the desktop, but you could go to the top right corner and just go to your action and just see like, you know, what was pending, what's open and stuff like that. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure if you ask their chat, they'll be pretty helpful. Shoot, didn't even send out the link here. Let me send out this link. So Underdog links are shared. I'm gonna do another esports. It says that it's open. Yeah, probably didn't get matched then. I think you're supposed to get a notification on Bet Openly. But let's do another esports on Underdog. This guy, I'm not even gonna try to say his name. Under 31.5 kills. Then we'll have to go Moth. MAWTH. Under 29.5 kills. And then last one we'll go with this glowing guy. Glowing, under 29.5 kills. Yep, no payout, nerf, so we could run that. All right, Underdog links are shared. Can we do one more? I don't think so. I want to do like one non-esports one. All right, here we go. This looks a little bit better. Jokic over assist. Jokic over assist is okay though. I think we could just do 2 picks. Another 2-man. Fitz, well, the two picks that I'm about to choose, the two top on the board, they're definitely stronger than the rest of the picks from what I could tell quickly. So we'll go Ryan Rollins. That got bumped. We wanted under 24.5 points in assists, and it's bumped to 23 already. All right, we'll see if Sharp Money has anything. Thank you, Monafan, for sharing the underdog link in the chat. Appreciate you. I am also a Monafan. I think we all are. Nothing on Sharp Money either. That should be good for underdog then. Any liquidity spikes? Not really. If it were matched, would it be in the pending selection? Yes, it would be. It would be pending if it was matched. Pretty sure, Jordan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. All right, let's try to hit. Let's see what we got on pick 6. Okay, good college value. Oh yeah, this is clearly off. This Reink mask guy. 3 books have it at 14.5. Pick 6 is the one that's off. We'll go quick. I feel like these might get bumped. Damn, no college boosts today. Actually, fuck, that's true, huh? The payouts get nerfed on college for freaking pick 6. But these are clear price discrepancies here. So let's see how the payout gets nerfed. Yeah, ×5, that's ridiculous. Yeah, this is horrible. I'm not gonna run the college ones. Horrible payout. So we'll just do the boosts. We'll do NBA if it's there, if we got value. Sam Merrill looks good. Wiggins looks good. Not a ton, but there is still decent value. So how many picks do we need? 4 picks. We need at least 4. Start with Sam Merrill. Over 17.5 points plus rebounds. Aaron Wiggins. Over 18.5 points and rebounds. A bunch of points and rebounds once. Christian Braun under 16.5 points and rebounds. These are all pretty good value against FanDuel and, you know, basically across the whole market too. And then last one, between Cade or Horford. I think I'll go Horford here, under 3.5 assists. If he would show up, I think. Here, where is he? Yeah, because there's a Pinnacle line that leans heavily to the under, so we'll run that. I usually like to do 5 picks, but there's not enough value to get another pick in. So we'll just run 4 and I'll share the link here. Cool, links are shared for pick 6. Cool. And there was a hockey boost as well. No restriction on the picks. So I'm running a bunch of DFS right now, but I also do a lot of sharp money, arbitrage, EV stuff. So if you guys watching have any questions about anything, even outside of DFS, feel free to shoot. Thank you, Monofan. Appreciate you sharing the links in the Twitch. That's super helpful. Let's see what we got for hockey. Probably not. Okay, nothing on FanDuel. FanDuel is not giving us anything here. Yeah, no, not even gonna lie. The value looks pretty horrible for hockey on pick 6. Yeah. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. I think I'll just go off the pinnacle lines. It's not that strong though. I guess with the boost it's okay. So we'll give it a shot. If you have I'm only running the $10 promo. I probably wouldn't run anything more than like $10 on this, but I'm just gonna go off like the pinnacle lines and kind of averaging out the rest of the lines. But we'll go this Pierre-Loup Dubois under points. Just gonna do 3 picks. Jackson Lacombe. Over points, over 0.5 points. Then I think I saw one more here. Yeah, Casey DeSmith. Only problem with this one is the FanDuel line is horrible, but right now for this entire slip, we're just going off of pinnacle lines. Over 21.5 saves. With the boost, it's not bad. Yo, what's good, Devin? Good to see y'all in here. Hopefully the audio is good on the Twitch stream. I am streaming like on the OddsJam virtual camera, so it kind of like the audio can be a little messed up to streaming on Twitch. But if you guys check out my X or YouTube pages, the audio should be pretty good there. West Coast Arbs, I think it's like over here in the bottom, but covered by white. Yeah, there you go. West Coast Arbs. What's good, Devin? Good to see you in here, though. All right. So we got pick 6 out the way. Ty Jerome has been here for a little while for his steals. What team is he on? Warriors and Grizzlies. to take like these long shots, but this is... I'm taking it. I'm taking this Ty Jerome play. It's cross market pretty nicely, and I'm not going too heavy. Not much. Getting these promos in for the day about that time. Hell yeah. We're getting some good hockey liquidity popping up. Kind of like how in past weeks, people would just be like hammering fat liquidity on the sharp money tool and we'd be tailing the sharp money right there. I'm doing the same thing basically. Adrian Kampf. I think this line moved already. Yeah, it's at -114, so I can't take that. Dylan Harper threes to make a 3. I'm intrigued by this Dylan Harper to make a 3 line. Just taking a closer look. Yeah, I'm on board. I'm gonna take this as a sharp money play. Ooh, did the odds moved. Oh, the odds moved slightly, but okay, hold on here. All right, I just want to be able to track it correctly. All right, so we got that in. Cool. So I don't know if you guys are taking these sharp money plays with me, but I'm just kind of looking at where the liquidity lies, seeing where it lies against like the whole market. Just kind of not making it too complicated. Yesterday I got 43 sharp money plays in and went up like 11 units. So, ooh, one of my other EV plays is active right now. But yeah, had a great day with sharp money yesterday. So just kind of not doing anything special. Just keeping it real simple. What else do we got though? So we got pick 6, prize picks, underdog. We'll check out better. Better, we got 2 discounts. Come on, man. 2-point discount is so bad. Oh my God. I hate these 2-point discounts. 3-point, but like, it's not even that great. Dylan Harper threes. Maybe we could have taken that on DFS instead. I do like this play in general, though. Maybe we'll take these 2 plays off the sharp money tool, pair it with Jokic discount. Reed Shepherd over 19.5 points and assists. That looks all right. Running that as a 3-man perfect play. And I'll share the links here. Are most of the sharp money plays you take player props? Most definitely. I love player props in general. I feel like it's just easier for me to like judge a player prop versus like a main line or something like that. Like with main lines, a lot of times I feel like things can be swayed more heavily like at the end of the game. Like for example, say you're taking like an NBA spread or something. The spread will look good for like maybe most of the game or something, and then all of a sudden at the end in like garbage time you could get like completely wrecked on stuff. But like player props I feel like are more consistent and easier to determine, but to each their own. Plenty of guys use the sharp money tool for main lines and do perfectly fine. I just like to stick to player props. That's a good question. Where did that question come from? Is it in X? It showed up here. Okay, anyways. Let's hit the second discount. There's also a 30% boost, so we got a couple options here. Actually, let's do this real quick. Nah, nothing for sleeper. We'll wait on sleeper. We want better. I might want to save this Tyler Nickel play for sleeper. So we'll just check out the optimizer here. Yeah, I honestly don't do any like very select amount of sharp money plays that are main lines. And if I do take a main line, I'm probably looking to hedge out live during the game. I only like really take stuff if we're watching it on stream and someone asks, which Joe is not here. Green Res, he likes to ask for like mainline plays and stuff. But let's go with the second better discount. Actually, I'm gonna go with, since I don't like this discount that much, I will use the 30% boost first. $50 max, pretty good. We'll take the best plays and pair it on the 30% boost and save the shittier plays for the shitty discount. Mic is a little booty cheeks, kind of hard to hear. I think on Twitch it's kind of bad, the audio, but if you check out my X or YouTube pages, it should be better. So we'll go a Caden Lewis under 22.5 points, rebounds, assists. BJ Edwards under 22.5 points, rebounds, assists. These are both a point off of two other books. Then we'll go Bobby. Yeah, the audio on my X and YouTube pages should be better. Bobby P under 16.5 points and rebounds. This hockey play, not too great on FanDuel. Maybe I'll save that for the KD discount. But we'll go Quickly. This one looks good. Emmanuel Quickly over 9.5 rebounds and assists. And then one more, we'll go Xavier Lee under 11.5 points, point off of most books. So this looks good to run. Run it as a flex with the 30% boost. I'll just do $20 is good. Sharing the link. Yeah, on my X and YouTube pages, I'm also sharing the links to these. Sometimes people share the links in the Twitch on the EV Betters or OddsJam page, but it's a little inconsistent. Can you quickly go over your criteria for taking a play, minimum liquidity, etc.? I follow a lot of you guys, so many different strategies you all use. Yeah, for sure. So me for player props, right now I'm in California, so I have like a custom filter made for like just the California books. And I'll take out the DFS apps and I have like a separate DFS filter as well as one that has all the California books. So like pretty much just offshores and stuff and includes the DFS apps. But if I want to get a little bit more specific, we'll just do the California one, or, you know, when I'm in Boston, I'll just have like one for Boston or whatever. Maybe I'll use the Boston one as an example, but basically what I look for is like, I used to only do 3K liquidity and up, but now I'll even take stuff that's like, you know, down in the hundreds range, as long as it's like cross market. So for example, with the cross market stuff, the liquidity that's got dropped on this play, this sharp wants this play at minus 174, but on DraftKings or Onyx odds, you could get the same line at minus 168. So basically, if you're getting a better line than the sharp, that's a better indication that, you know, it's a good play to take. Also, if I look at this line, minus 168, and I go over to the right here and look at how the line compares to like all the rest of the books. For this line in particular, you could see that this minus this DFS app right here, which we'll put at the bottom. Why does it not want to go down? Anyways, basically this line is like the best line across all the books. You know, minus 168, you're getting a better price than Fliff, than on like all these other books basically. So, you know, long story short, liquidity, as long as it's like, you know, high liquidity and cross market. And then also if you're getting a good price against all other books. That's basically it. Did I share the links to those? Yes. All right, we got one more better slip to take. We'll do this. Actually, man, that KD discount is so bad. We'll try to hit other stuff first. So Owner's Box has 2 discounts today. Someone asked about Owner's Box yesterday. We did not do too well on the one slip we did, but we'll try again here. So Owner's Box, I'm pretty sure uses FanDuel for like their lines. So when you're using the OddsJam Fantasy Optimizer for Owner's Box, you're not going to want to look at these FanDuel lines. You're going to want to compare it to like other books. But seeing some clear discrepancies already. We'll go with the Colin Murray Boyles under 8.5 points. Yeah, no problem, Melissa. Good question. Appreciate you. And then we'll go De'Aaron Fox over 25.5 points, rebounds, assists. This is a full point off of almost every other book. And we'll lock in that Cade discount here. No links for Owner's Box. So you'll have to manually copy this if you do have Owner's Box. I'll leave that up on the screen for a sec. That's visible, right? Yeah, it looks visible. Any spread moneyline bets? Any NBA spread or moneyline bets? I saw a lot of stuff popping up earlier. We had like, what is it? I saw a bunch of stuff, but I don't know if the value is still there right now. Like, what was it? Warriors moneyline, Raptors moneyline, and Pistons moneyline were the ones I saw for sure. I'm not sure if other stuff popped up since then. I mean, we're seeing other stuff. I don't know if you're interested in hockey. Mr. Nodding Off on Twitch. But hockey, Flyers look okay. Vegas Golden Knights look okay. Usually see a lot of dogs on these the sharp money tool. But yeah, nothing for NBA. This is not like a good amount of liquidity to be using as like a sharp money play in my opinion, so wouldn't be taking that. But yeah, that looks like about it. Yeah, no NBA yet. We'll keep taking a look though. All right, we got one more owner's box discount. Forgot what it was. Austin Matthews over 2.5 goals. How are we doing in the chat? Answered everyone's questions, right? If I didn't answer, if you asked something in the chat and I don't answer it, it could be that I just didn't see it. It just didn't pop up in my feed. Just spam it again if you want. I don't care. But for this Austin Matthews discount, we'll definitely go Ron Holland over 6.5 points. Full point off of every buck, basically. This one, Fliff is the one that's there, but ooh, this one, the Jalen Duren under 11.5 boards and Brandon Ingram under 5.5 boards, both look intriguing. Yeah, we'll go with Jalen Duren under 11.5 boards. That Pinnacle line is super strong, so kind of going off that, and the rest of the books are at about like minus 130, so that looks good for the Austin Matthews discount. So no links. I'll leave that up on the screen. We took Morgan Riley. Don't want college. Wiggins, Hauser. Might be able to go back to sleeper. Yeah, let's check out sleeper. We got a couple boosts here, so or maybe there's no NBA boost, so maybe I'll use these two picks for the discounts. Yeah, we got 2 discounts. So we'll go Nate Biddle and Aaron Wiggins under 15.5 points. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh, does this work? All right, guys on Twitch, let me know if I was able to share the link there. I don't know if that worked. Hopefully that worked on Twitch. Let me know if that sleeper link went through. Devin, if you're still watching, appreciate you telling me about the using the cross market little function here on the sharp money tool instead of the low hold tool. That's been pretty helpful. But this esports discount, we'll go with Sam Hauser under 1.5 assists. share the links here. All right, that looks good. Now let's see if we could get the boosts in for Sleeper. I think that's all we got left, right? Yeah, unless someone wants Dabble, I am like limited extremely hard on Dabble. So I don't really know if I want to do Dabble, but we'll see. We'll do this hockey boost right now. Could be getting some potential plays in. Jackson Lacombe under 1.5 block shots. Let's do this. Let's see if this Rasmus Anderson guy block shots. Yeah. Rasmus Anderson. This is kind of juiced, but it's okay. With the boost, it's not horrible. Actually, this one is kind of bad, huh? I'll add it in for now and then see if we want to take it out later. This one's not bad. Bunch of block shot props. Looking for like a shots on goal with like not crazy odds. I guess it's all right here. Or I liked this one. We'll go with Jeremy Lauzon under 1.5 block shots. So we'll take out Rasmus Anderson. The value wasn't too great on Sleeper. So a bunch of under block shots for hockey for that 50% boost. Cool. So we got one of those boosts in for Sleeper. Links are shared. Twitch, I don't know, Twitch guys, if that link works. Hopefully it does. Then a college boost and a regular 3 boost. Tyler Nickel, we wanted him for sure. Been saving him. Over 2.5 threes for Tyler Nickel. Nick Boyd rebounds is not available. Duke Brennan over 12.5. No, this line is 13.5. We don't want that. Might have to get a little bit more specific here for this one. Or why not even? Nah, I want to use the college one specifically. Jeremiah Wilkinson under 16.5 points looks good on Sleeper. This is the highest price on the market. Actually, it's all right. It's all right. It's off against Prize Picks. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? So we'll go Jeremiah Wilkinson and Traymon Mark. These are both the highest price on the market. It's not great against FanDuel, but we're getting decent value against other books. And we're with the 50% boost, it becomes very EV. And I'm about to hop out of here in like a few minutes, so don't want to waste time looking too deep. If you guys don't want to take that play, there's probably a few other guys who are about to hop on stream right after me, so you could ask them for some sleeper plays or whatever you need. All right, I think that's all. I think we got most of them. Didn't get the 50% anything boost, but that's okay. I might hit that later. And Prize Picks, yeah, we're good. I'll do a quick sweep of the ARB tool for any straights. Nothing really. I'm only taking stuff on Prop Builder, so not really seeing much. This line, yeah, so who asked that? Melissa earlier. So this line, like, this is something I'm a little iffier on because we're not really beating the FanDuel line by a lot, and it's also not a lot of liquidity, so, you know, something that I'm a little iffier on. I might, you know, sometimes I'll just like track it, just do like $1 and see, but, you know, this one I'll probably just skip. But yeah, I think that's it. Solid stream. Got in a ton of DFS promos, couple straight bets, bunch of sharp money plays. So, ooh, screen's tripping. Cool. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully, we get some good DFS hits today. I don't think we got too many yesterday. I think we were basically even. But yeah, catch you guys tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. All right.